Hello and welcome to Hlasela TV, where today we're coming to you from the picturesque Parys, and we're bringing you the 4th annual Free State Madeira Flower Festival.
Oh, but of course it's going to be about the flower extravaganza. But then to start the formal business of the day, it is the Flower Forum. It will be happening at the Woodlands Country Lodge right here in the Water Local Municipality, Parys. This is brought to you by the Free State Gambling, Liquor and Tourism Authority. They are running under the theme though, celebrating the legacy and impact of the Flower Festival.
You know what, Tato? While you go and do that, I think ndizake ndiye pha elokishini ndive kakuhle uba abantu baziva kanjani ngale Flower Festival.
How do we execute this event? We move plus minus 500 kids from 5 different regions to Parys to participate in this event. 500 kids that need to learn dance in unison. We got to accommodate these children. Apart from transporting them, we have to create 5 floats. Plus minus 200,000 flowers have to be cooled and put onto these floats, and that's what you'll be looking at on Saturday. We bring the floats, the float designers in from Madeira, and the floats are transported, thanks to the Department of Transport, from Pakisa in Welkom to Madeira. We have to manage the sound in the area, take care of some 200 VIPs, set up the precinct with several exhibitors and the stage. We hire performers at the precinct, and we obviously have the flower conference. Dealing with the communities and ensuring they are all on board for this particular event is a mammoth task.
The poor management of our water resources is really a problem, and it's really currently killing the industry. If I just look at Mangaung, we have a really severe drought at the moment, but that's not really our only problem. Personally, in our nursery, our borehole ran dry this week. But you know, that's really not the biggest problem. Our biggest problem is the people that's supposed to garden and supposed to buy the plants don't have water or don't want to spend on water. So the poor management of our water resources is killing our industry. And we really need to look at that, because small farmers, if you don't have water, you can't grow. If your customer don't have water, they don't want to buy, because what do they do with that? It's a really big problem.
This is just a background on the value chain, where some studies were conducted by some of our stakeholders, where the South African Flowers Growers Association find that 60% of flowers produced in South Africa are fynbos. The local market is also valued at around 5 million. Multiflora acquire an estimated amount of 350 million from flowers sold to the local market in South Africa. The remainder of flowers produced are normally sold from growers to wholesale supermarkets, roadside markets, flowers retail shops.
Now this is now a call for a joint venture, a call for our investors at the horticulture and floriculture area to operate together, to work together, to exchange the technologies available, the skills available. We are very much aware this sector is what we call a labor intensive. As we speak, in the last 15 years, now Ethiopian farmers are having close to 200,000 young workers in this field. And out of it, 70% of them are women. 70% of them are women. What it means is, in the continent where we are crying about opportunities of employment, then this is the sector if you want to look for it and to invest on it.
Well, as we move away from the seriousness of the Flower Forum, let us go to the streets where my colleague Spindiwe is at.
So this is Hlasela Kasi, and right now we find ourselves Kotumahole, and as we were driving in, I was intrigued by the statues, or rather the monument with all these struggle heroes painted on it. We found also a brother who was chilling, I guess, under the statues, and we're gonna get to know him and also like just get an idea of actually what's going on with this area. How Umang, and yeah man, what can you tell us about this area that we're in right now?
Sure, libitwe ke Mahlomola, and then Senemia ke Letaba, and then area enana ke bitwa old location, and ke mo loreng e ka sitadile teng fere ga ne qala hiso. So hiso ke di heroes tsa bona bitso loreng di le da hlokahala. So usually ba bitsa ma comrade because wa bona all the colors tsa bona ke tsa mkhatlo ke tsa ANC obviously. So until e leng ke ntse ke blome hiso ke tsantse ne ke metse majensa ka rotwa flower fest, but no santse go le prepare pele re spule then gona ke na round yeah.
Elo bua ka ntho ele re itleleng mo Flower Festival. What can you tell us about, because I'm sure resident Mona mo Tumahole, so how can you say that the Flower Festival has affected, you know, your community, your area, and in general like the change in this place?
Okay, yeah, Flower Fest ke bona lo re affectile community ka gore ina lead advantage tsa o thusa borakgwebo ba banyane ke la bona batho lo reng ke di young entrepreneurs gore ba kgone ho pusha bo di business da so ke la bona tsa bona batho ba pusha taba ya dijo nka kgona ya fihla ba lo market da so hape dintho di buy tsa be di etsahala activity di ngata haholo ke la bona.
So, like Mahlomola said, one of the spin-offs of the Flower Festival is the small businesses that get to benefit from people that come into the city, into the town, and into the townships. I see a car wash here, and I'm pretty sure business is doing good over this weekend. So let me talk to some of the guys and hear from them. Inchaga? Ditsanda? Itada. Ditso? Kima? Abitse ke tawo, mara ba ntseba ka tshisa. So ba pita tshisa. Some of you just gave up this. So, can I go to the one that's fine? Yeah, what was over and I tell you, I'll be trying to say that's about my Flower Festival. Sure, I want to be the CEO throughout the year. I'll be talking about Festival. How much more? You know how much more? Flower Festival or no Flower Festival is speaking. Don't really listen to it. Flower Festival anything. Dia tu customer tengah tak apa di lalu awak. Mare engkare. Flower Festival itu. Iba lu bani. Baik Flower Festival. Oh, awak physical. Awak semua ni. Awak mare. Jadi lagi datang before. Lagi sewan pasti ada di lalu. Tanya di lalu. Mahal sedikit. Dia fela so. And when I want now re bophelo ba kasi lena like we change jwang since Flower Festival is startile mo Paris like nali impact in somong o bonile ngwena na say like Flower Festival bani ba gidi busy mare cheka kuka batho ba bua like big story ai kinyana mo kasi ya bona big story ga be ni opportunity kasi bana batho ba volunteer and then ba khona ba supporta through the volunteering ya bona gore batho ba ne kitsinyana ba kgone go something ka ba nya ba ka so wena go ba tlo se ba ba nta ya ga na I'm for to be there so makita ni Spanish picture so ba ne bona ra ba just ba
Thank you. It's been a long and hot day. What's better than an ice cream?
Mayor Joey, thank you for always being a wonderful host of this Free State Madeira Flower Festival. It is exciting to be here. You can hear the hype and see the hype. We are happy to be in your town, in your city, and I'm sure that everyone here today is going to spend a lot of money in Nwati.